Normally when people call us right after they've been injured on a premise, or they've slipped and fell or tripped and fell, they're usually very confused. They're usually upset because they've significantly injured themselves, and a lot of them just don't know what to do. So we're here to make sure that they can initiate those first steps, get the information that they need, as well as get the medical treatment that they need. When clients call us after being in a slip and fall, what we try and do is lower their stress level. Usually they don't know what to do, they don't know where to turn or how to start the process. We make sure we explain the entire process to them. We let them know exactly what we're gonna do so that they don't have to worry about anything except for healing and getting better. When someone is injured on a premise or has a slip and fall, one of the biggest mistakes I see clients make is choosing the wrong law firm. Choosing a law firm that isn't going to be concentrated on their particular claim, and choosing a law firm that doesn't have trial attorneys, because you need to be willing and able to take a claim all the way if in a premise action. Another huge mistake I see injured parties make when they fall on a premise is not getting documentation of the condition in which they fall on immediately or as soon as possible. Sometimes you're not going to be able to get to an attorney before that condition has changed. And I know that's not the first thing that people think about when they're on a premise and they've injured themselves, but as soon as you're willing to regroup and think about it, the best thing to do is document what you've fallen on so that your attorney has that information and they're capable and able of pursuing your claim with that information. It's not the end of your case if you don't get it, but people need to realize that even though that's not their first thought when they fall and injure themselves, that they do need to think about that when they're at a premise and do get injured. So another thing that I think clients always struggle with is, does size matter? Is it better for you or is it worse for you to go to a large firm? And the answer is, it's ultimately your decision, but there's pros and cons to both. I've been on both sides. I've worked for a large advertising law firm, and I now work for a 2-lawyer law firm where we concentrate and specifically look at and monitor every case, and we're directly involved in everything that transpires on that particular case. You're going to get much more interaction from your attorney if you go to a smaller firm like that. And smaller doesn't necessarily mean that those resources aren't available. We have the resources at our firm to be able to fund your case from start to finish, and no client ever has to be worried about paying anything out of pocket or our ability to fund the claim all the way.